Welcome back. Welcome back to another edition. More to live for. Got a special one for you today. Hope everybody doing all right. I know it's the holiday season. Peace and blessings to all, man. It's the voice of the North. Gonna get right to it, right to it. So today, man, I kind of want to go back to, once again to some of my, original some of the original, fundamental parts of the channel. You know what I mean? And mental health is definitely one of them. So, I kind of just wanted to, to sit back and, kind of talk about mental health a little bit, man. I hope that's cool with everybody, man, because that's definitely important. And I think, man, like we've really got to do more to eliminate the stigma behind mental health and, getting yourself, evaluated and also doing something about it once analyze the problem and everything that it is. So, I kind of want to talk about that a little bit, man. So, you know, um, it's very important. It's very important that you do whatever it takes, to get back to feeling like yourself. If you're not feeling like yourself, it's so many things in this world that can affect a person's mental health, whether it is stress, anxiety, depression, um, just it's so many things. The brain is a muscle and it, you know, um, and just like any muscle, it kind of do what it's trained to do, you know what I mean? So like anything, things that you might not necessarily think affect your mental health in the long run, it can and it will. So, I just kind of want to, take the time out to go over some of those type of things that I think can affect, a person's mental health, man. Like, and I think, by doing this, I'm hoping to continue to raise more awareness on mental health, and that way, we can reach and help more people, man. Because, like I said, the numbers don't lie, man, and it's kind of a cold world out there, man. And every year, the suicide rate continues to go up, and also, just with a lot of other things that go on in this world, whether it's with mass shootings and things like that. I really don't want to talk about politics, but kind of all things like that kind of tie back into mental health and how that we should be able to we should be in a place where we can do more, you know, um, to protect our mental health and to improve our mental health. So, like I said, the numbers definitely don't lie. I seen a recent poll. I can't remember the exact percentage, but it's more than 50% of adult Americans are prescribed to some type of antidepressant or some type of anxiety medication. So, and you know, I kind of want to, to stop right there for a little bit because that right there alone is a stigma. That if you do have an issue, you know, and you end up getting the help that you need, and all of a sudden, you may or may not be prescribed a type of medication to address this problem because throughout this journey, what I learned and what I've kind of looked at it as, any type of mental health disorder, it's kind of like a chemical imbalance. You know what I mean? So it's like it's medications that'll help bring that balance back, just like with any other thing. And it's just it just kind of goes back into how everything always, get analyzed times 10 when it's us. When it's like people don't, it's like, how can I put it? Like, if, and it's one thing that I definitely don't understand, and I want to do better at this, but it's like when it's something new, people got every excuse in the world, but like when it's something that's been going on, like people, don't take, they don't second guess it because it's already, second nature in everything that they do. Prime example, the outcry, the resistance, in the COVID vaccine. I kind of understand that to an extent for certain people that didn't want to, but a lot of it was, just this the thing to do. I don't trust this, but at the same time, if I get sick enough, I'm gonna trust the same science and same doctors that I don't trust to make a vaccine so fast. I'm gonna trust them to keep me back alive, to keep me alive if I was to get sick like that. That's just an example. I'm really not here to debate which side of the fence I stand on about a vaccine or anything like that. That's not. I'm just stating a prime example of how misinformation can be spreaded and how it can be damaging to a community and keep a certain community from doing certain things. So the same, I definitely can relate. The COVID vaccine, I definitely can relate that or compare that to people getting help for mental health. Like there's certain people that look at it, the same type of way. So, and like I said, I just want to continue to raise awareness, man, and kind of help eliminate, help eliminate that stigma that, the worst thing you can call a person is crazy. That's kind of like the tip top, especially if you don't know the person, you don't know what nobody is going through. And, I'm just here to say, why suffer alone, man? Like, go out and get that help that you need, that's what these people are here for. That's what these centers are here for. And to anybody that's going through things like this, like you really, whether you have children or not, but just to yourself, everybody deserves to feel like they self. So that's just the bottom line. So whatever it takes for you to feel like yourself, I think you should do it. And protect your mental. Like people protect their physical health, you got to protect your mental health the same exact way because your brain will absorb everything and your brain will if you already think a certain type of way, your brain will, it's a muscle, it will continue uh to work a certain type of way. And with that being said, with the recent events that's going on in the world, if people are not in a comforting place as far as their mental health, like certain things going on in the world can trigger that. As of today, recently, like some of the talk today in particular is, with Brittany Griner getting released. People on different sides of the aisles with that. And that whole situation, if you really dive into it, man, it's kind of stressful and it's kind of it's hypocrites on both sides of the aisle. So it's like, that right alone can be kind of stressful. And, I really don't want to dive in politics, but, I want to, explain myself what I mean when I say hypocrites on both sides of the aisle. Certain people are saying, she basically got traded, what I mean, for Trevor from GTA, basically, what I mean, a Russian arms dealer like that, what I mean? Like she basically got traded for him. And a lot of people are upset with that. And I can definitely understand that. I can definitely understand that. And also people are mentioning the fact that I don't want to mess this guy's name. I want to say Paul Whelan, the one that got accused for espionage and how he's been over there for 4 years and why he wasn't released. And it's hypocrites on both sides because like I said, some people saying that wow, that shouldn't have happened, that shouldn't have been a trade. Why wasn't he released? But these same people, they got to understand that he was there when their president, when their party was in control, when their party was the majority of when their party was in the White House. In a nutshell, when their party was in the White House, that same gentleman was over there and he won't release then. So, and as far as like people on the other side, the people that are in the White House now, like there's some hypocrites going on there too. It's some hypocrisy. I mean, it's going on there too because at the same time, I firmly believe that if Trump was still president, she would have been home in no time. And I honestly believe that, and that's simply because, and this kind of goes back to the other side because like it's like I said, it's hypocrites on both sides, and the other side got to remember. Yes, he would have got her out in record time, and they can't be mad at this president for getting out a basketball player when the last president did. People forget that Trump helped get LaMelo and LiAngelo Ball out of trouble in China. So like it goes hand in hand, and like stuff like that simply alone, with everything going on in the world alone, it can be very, very stressful and very challenging. And definitely to our community. And another trending topic that I kind of want to touch on just briefly, but just kind of show that the state of mind that people are in, and how mental health is important, and how people mental health is really, kind of poor in certain areas, and we as a whole, should be uplifting people and helping everybody. For example, Deion Sanders, everything that he did for Mississippi State, bringing more attention to not only that college but other HBCUs. And when he just, can't remember exactly how long he stayed there. Was 2 or 3 years, but he did enough, and he got recruit. A Division I college wanted him, and I mean, like, if you're going to be a coach, like you said, he's doing it for the children. I mean, like, why not go there? But it's just the uproar that you hear from people, in my community and other community, it's more of an uproar for him doing that than it was about Brett Favre stealing millions, from the welfare system in one of the poorest states in the country. It was more of an uproar for Deion Sanders leaving a college to get a better job than it was from a millionaire that's from this state that was stealing millions. So, and still nothing has happened with that. So that just kind of shows, like I said, the state of mental health that a lot of people are in, and a lot of people suffer from. So, but like I said, I want everybody that's dealing with anything like this to definitely go get the help that they need, because I definitely think that, well, I know that everybody deserves to feel like they self. That's one of the main reasons why I went and got the help that I needed, so I could feel like myself again, because it's no fun not feeling like yourself, and everybody deserves to feel like themselves. So protect your mental. Check on your friends. We all know our friends well. We should. And I'm gonna just be right blunt with it. I'm gonna be right blunt with it. If the friend doesn't have a drug problem or anything like that, and you see them losing weight rapidly, 9 times out of 10 that's mental health. So that's just the first sign right offhand. So let's protect one another, let's love one another, and let's continue to spread this awareness, man. There's been another edition of More to Live For, man. Voice of the North, another motivational Friday, man. Yeah. The pink look all right. Yeah, for sure. So keep winning, man. Keep winning, man. Make sure to like, comment on this video, man. Definitely subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you already subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell, man. We on this road to 1,000, man. Trying to get this rocking all the way. Trying to make this my #1 source of income and my career, man. Because why settle for less when my last name more? It's the Voice of the North, man. And I'm out, man. Peace and blessings to all, man. Y'all have a good weekend, man. Protect your mental.